it's the month of cold, so it's time to take a look at Wave 13 on Amber Island featuring the Cold Island Quint. And I can finally say the name. It's Tuskski.
Tuskski.
Yes, I know. That one you got to think about.
Yes.
Because there's an extra sort of k in there than you're expecting, right? Tuskski. But I find it's always helpful to think of a certain movie from the late 90s, The Big Tuskski, if you will, which may or may not be referenced a few times in this monster's inaugural description.
Okay.
And of course, it wouldn't be an Amber Island Wave if we didn't bring along a new rare that's evolvable on the island. So the rare Edamame is available for the very first time.
Which is beautiful.
It is. It's a beautiful thing to see. And what I like about rare Edamame is that it ties in as well to a previous fire rare, the rare Barb, in that it undergoes umbra synthesis. You've perhaps heard of photosynthesis, but this is umbra synthesis, where it actually uses the darkness to form nutrients for itself rather than the distillation of light.
So while all the other monsters are sleeping at night, rare Edamame is probably
is going hog. That's right. Absorbing all the darkness that it can. But you know what? This darkness, touches more than just its appearance. It's also in its attitude as well, right? It's known as the gloomy bloom, the gloomy blooms. And they've got kind of like a cynical attitude. They're kind of dour. Right. Excellent dancers though.
Yes,
excellent dancers.
Yes, they are. So do you think you'll find a lot of rare Edamames behind like Tuskski and Bowheads because they're bigger?
Yes, Tuskski casts such a big shadow. It's among the larger monsters. I know people are always asking us about like the size of monsters, but Tuskski is definitely up there among the largest. Largest, of course, its mammoth-like appearance is perfectly aligned with the fact that it is this gigantic monster.
Like little mini mountains on its back.
That's right. It's got those little miniature pines that it uses to set up in special configurations and do 10 pine bowling.
Whoa!
I don't know if you knew that. There's another reference to the movie from the 90s. It's beautiful. I love the way this one came together.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I remember the 90s.
Minute that you were there, were you even there?
Nope.
You were never there?
Born in 2000.
I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
That's so upsetting.
Sorry.
But that's okay. You know what? Fresh blood on the monster handler. You know what? That's what monster handling as a discipline is all about. You want the next generation. You want new students, new disciples, new pupils. So actually, you know what? I take it all back. I love the fact that you've never seen the 90s.
And I love the fact that you've seen the 90s.
But the 90s were, I was there for all of it, baby. Yes, the 90s were great. But never mind that. Wave 13, and of course, we would be remiss if we didn't include both Pongping and Incisor, which were your picks for part of the Amber rerun promotion. Now, something that I don't know if we've noted before, but of course, I'm going to note now, is the fact that of the monsters that are chosen to be eligible for the rare rerun, they've all had something in common. I might have mentioned this before. Monster Handler Matt's getting old. I have no idea.
Well, yeah, he's seen all the 90s.
I've seen all of the 90s. But they've all had something in common. What do they have in common, Monster Handler Tyson? They all share the element of that celestial month's alignment. So, for example, all the ones that you could choose from for this most recent rerun, Boskus, Wink, Pongping, and Sizor, they all have the element of cold. And of course, this is continuing the trend this year that we promised we would adhere to as part of these final waves of Amber Island, that during the month of cold, you were going to get the cold Quint, Tuskski.
Yes.
Now, it was mentioned in the update text for version 3.8.4, which, by the way, you need to enjoy all of the stuff that we're looking at today. Where was I going with this? Who knows? That this is the penultimate Amber Island wave. Penultimate, for those of you who don't know the word. The second to last. Second to last. That means, can you believe it? We just have one more Amber Island wave to go.
It's been a real journey.
I know.
Wow.
And some of you might be panicking, going, well, wait a minute, what does that mean? You're not going to be done all the rares, you're not going to be done all the epics in that time.
Yeah,
no, we're not. But we're talking about the base common forms
the base
of monsters that are going to be added to Amber Island.
Yes.
And of course, you know, Wave 14, the final Wave 14 of Amber Island is going to be coming at some point next month. When next month, I couldn't possibly say. But that's the month of Plant, if I'm not mistaken. That's when Growing Green will be in the sky. And Growing Green, you know, that seems like it could align pretty well with another certain event that's going up. But speaking of special events, events,
let's put a pin in that one.
Yeah, we'll get back to it later, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But speaking of special events,